Hello, second grade. We're back for week 3 of our second step lesson. I'm Mrs. Stolwick. I'm one of your counselors. Today's lesson on second step will be about using self-talk. So we are continuing second step lessons in every week, and this one is about self-talk. So in our last lesson, you learned that listening and focusing your attention can help you be a better learner. How do you focus your attention and listen? Look at the focus, attention, and listen cards and repeat them. Focus, attention. Using these skills help you show respect and follow the rules so everyone can learn. Let's listen to be a learner on the next slide. And when you hear listen, put your hand to your ear. And when you hear pay attention, put your hand on your brain. So you're going to focus your attention and listen to our song. Now we're going to listen to be a learner. Let's be a learner. This time, whenever you hear listen, put your hand to your ear. And whenever you hear the word attention, put your hand to your brain. So listen to your ear, attention to your brain. Here we go.
All right, come on, listen now. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. Be respectful. Skillful, be a learner.
Oh no. Let's try that again. I have this song right here.
All right, come on, listen now. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. Be respectful. You come to school to learn, where there's lots of things to see and do. So make the most of it. The power is inside of you. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. The lesson is starting up. Your eyes and ears are focused in. When someone starts to talk, show your respect by listening. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. I think you got it. Keep saying stay on task. Ignore distractions, that's the key. And when you need some help, be sure to ask assertively. Focus attention. Listen with your ears, eyes, and brain. Use your self-talk. Be assertive and you will gain. Be respectful. Be skillful. Be a learner. Be respectful, be skillful, be a learner.
Okay, awesome. Sorry that one didn't work. So when you listened to me, you showed so much focused attention and listening. This is going to be extra important while doing virtual learning at home. Listening concentration. Let's practice focusing attention and listening with a brain builder called listening concentration. You're going to listen. You're going to listen to me read a word list. So rule 1 is when I hold up one finger after you've heard a word twice, that's a match. Rule 2 is when you've heard 3 matches, stand up and hold your earlobes like this. So let's practice the steps slowly and remind each other of the rules as necessary. Remember to focus your attention and listen. I'm going to read one of the list of words below. 2, when most of you have made 3 matches, the round is over. 3, we'll play another round. This time I'm going to add distractions like click a pen, tap a desk, put up chairs. Now we're going to play, let's play. Okay, so I want you, when you hear the word twice, hold up your fingers. That's a match, and rule 2 is when you've heard 3 matches, 3 in a row, different words, you're going to stand up and hold your earlobes. So here are our words. Ready? Dog, goat, sheep, cat, dog, horse, pig, chicken, cat, pig, goat, sheep, chicken, horse. Very good. So I said dog, that was the first repeating one, and then pig was the second one, and then goat, and then after that sheep and chicken and horse all repeated. So I'm going to do a second list. Be sure to listen carefully and see if you can find the pairs, and then start holding up your fingers. Pen, paintbrush, pencil, pen, crayon, chalk, crayon, marker, chalk. That was 3. Paintbrush, highlighter, marker, pencil, highlighter. Okay, and now our last list. Soccer, skating, swimming, baseball, swimming, football, skiing, skating, football. That was 3. Very good. So I'm not going to add distractions because I think that just doing it virtually is already enough of a distraction because we're not all together. So just know that there's already an extra element of challenge when it comes to listening when we're doing things on the computer because we're not live right now, right? So, good job. You did a great job. Now we're ready for the discussion. So, while we were playing listening concentration, you might have noticed that it was hard to focus and listen because we're doing things virtually, right? There might be distractions, like the computer is a distraction, things in your hands might be a distraction, noise could be a distraction. They can make it hard for you to focus your attention and listen. Today, you're going to learn to use self-talk and to ignore distractions so you can stay focused on the task. This is Tiana. She loves science, but today she's having trouble finishing her science project. There are so many distractions. It's hard for her to stay focused and on task. Focus your attention on the picture. Notice what you think is distracting. Tiana, raise your hand when you found one. Oh, what is think about what you think is distracting Tiana at her table. Like, what do you think is distracting her? Like, what's going on in the classroom in that picture that could be distracting her? And then I want you to think about it. So I think Tiana is feeling frustrated or sad with all the distractions that she's having. She's having trouble concentrating and focusing her attention and listening because of all the distractions. So I'm noticing that it looks like a girl, she might be dancing in the background, so it might be loud back there. This friend, looks like he's talking to this friend, so that could be challenging, hearing friends talking to each other in the background. And this friend at her table is trying to talk to her. So I can see 1, 2, 3 distractions of people. And then her workspace is kind of messy. So sometimes when we don't have an organized workspace, that can be distracting to us because we see all these things out. Maybe they're the things you're supposed to be working with. Maybe they aren't. So it's important, even when you do have supplies out that you're working with, that you keep an organized working area. So I think that Tiana is having a lot of distractions right now. Think about how you ignore distractions and stay focused. What are some things that you do to focus your attention? Maybe you repeat the directions to yourself. Maybe you repeat the words to yourself. Maybe you just, maybe you're able to like tune it out. Maybe you're just super focused in on what you're learning. Those are all great things. Some of you were able to focus and listen because you told yourself to concentrate to the words. The way you concentrated on our chime activity we did last week. When you talk to yourself in your head quietly, it's called self-talk. So whenever you talk to yourself, you might even just walk around the house and give yourself self-talk. Whenever you do that, when you do it in learning, at any time when you're talking to yourself, it's called self-talk. So think about what Tiana could say to herself to stay focused and ignore distractions. Maybe she could say, stay focused on my work, ignore him, ignore the girl in the background, ignore them dancing, do my best, do my best, do my best, right? She could say lots of things to herself, quietly to herself. She could even just turn to the friend and say, it's really hard for me to work, so I'm gonna focus on my work, and then she can focus and try and eliminate the background distractions, right? Awesome. So using your self-talk helps you to ignore the distractions. You use self-talk. You talk to yourself in your head or in a quiet voice. Telling yourself to focus attention on the most important thing can help you to stay focused and on task. Now we're going to review our skills. Last week you learned 2 important things. What are they? Focusing attention and listening. This week you learned about self-talk. So I want you to think about self-talk as if you were Omar. Self-talk helps you ignore distractions so you can stay focused on the task. Omar uses self-talk to help himself ignore the distractions. He's able to stay focused and get his book report done. Respectful learners use self-talk. So when you use self-talk, you can say things like, the power of self-talk. It helps you to build confidence. It makes you feel good. It promotes self-love. It helps you cope with stress. It allows you to take risks and encourage and motivates you, and it helps you work through challenges. So giving yourself self-talk like, you can do this, you are good, you are worthy, all these things, you can do it, you are smart, you are talented, you're a hard worker. Giving yourself all those self-talks makes you feel good about yourself. We can also use negative self-talk, which is when we say not nice things. So let's not do that. We need to make sure that we focus on only building ourselves up and encouraging ourselves, not saying like, oh, I'm so silly, that was so dumb of me, I shouldn't have done that. Don't do that. We all make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. So we say, oh my goodness, well, I made a mistake and I can learn from that. I'm going to do better next time. Instead of calling yourself a bad name and using negative self-talk, you can turn it into a positive, and you can use it as a challenge and say, even though I didn't do what I wanted to do this time or my best this time, I tried really hard and I learned from my mistakes, and I'm going to do even better next time. So when you use self-talk, you can say things like, instead of I'm not good at this, you can say, like, what am I missing here? Maybe you say, I'm awesome, or I'm right on track. Instead of saying I give up, you can say, I'll use some strategies we've learned. Instead of saying this is too hard, you could say this may take some time and effort. I can't make this any better. Instead, you're going to say, I can always improve, so I'll keep on trying. Instead of saying, I just can't do math, you can say, I'm going to train my brain in math. Instead of saying, I made a mistake, you're going to say, mistakes help me to be a better learner. Instead of saying, oh, she's so smart, I'll never be that smart, you're going to say, I'm going to figure out how she does it so I can try it too. Instead of saying, it's just not good enough, you can say, is this really my best work? Or, oh, plan A didn't work. Good thing their alphabet has 25 more letters. So self-talk makes us feel better. Let's repeat these.
Speak these
Oops.
Purpose.
I have purpose.
I am a good person.
I am a good person.
My life has meaning.
My life has meaning.
I am here for a reason.
I am here for a reason.
I am important.
I am important.
I am intelligent.
I am intelligent.
I love who I am.
I love who I am.
I am filled with love.
I am filled with love.
I can change the world.
I can change the world.
I welcome change.
I welcome change.
I welcome challenges.
I welcome
Challenges help me grow.
Challenges help me grow.
I'll be okay no matter what.
I'll be okay no matter what.
I am worthy of your love.
I am worthy of your love.
I am worthy of your respect.
I am worthy of your respect.
I am worthy of your patience.
I am worthy of your patience.
I am worthy of your time.
I am worthy of your time.
I have the power to make my life what I want it to be.
I have the power to make my life what I want it to be.
I am unique.
I am unique.
I make each day better than yesterday.
I make each day better than yesterday.
It's okay if someone doesn't like me,
It's okay if someone doesn't like me.
'cause I know that a lot of people love me.
'Cause I know that a lot of people love me.
And I have a great personality.
And I have a great personality.
So no one's opinion will ever define me.
So no one's opinion will ever define me.
I have integrity.
I have it.
So this is a really fun video, and I'll let you guys finish that if you want to on another time. So today you practice using self-talk to ignore distractions. Self-talk helps you stay focused and on task. Think of examples of self-talk you could use to ignore distractions. Think of your self-talk affirmations. Talking to yourself in your head or in a quiet voice helps you learn and feel good about yourself. So this is Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. If you'd like to end our lesson now, you can, but this is a great book on that has to tie in with our lesson. So I encourage you to listen to it if you have time.
Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother, Leon, leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Ramon sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that!" Ramon raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Ramon said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines, quickly springing out, without worry. Ramon once again drew, and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish, Ramon realized he could draw Ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His Ish art inspired Ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. Ponder. Pond, ponder, dream yonder. Pond, pond, yond, yond. Gleam, wander. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even Ish words and Ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The Endish.
So this book is about having a growth mindset and how positive self-talk can help us feel better about ourselves. So these are some ways that you can help practice at home using positive self-talk, because you can use your positive self-talk anywhere. You can, I'm going to leave this right here so parents can take a picture if they want and practice this at home. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We hope you had a wonderful lesson, and we hope to see you again next week. Bye guys, have a great day.